Hello everybody, here's some drive-by philosophy. It's raining out here, so you're going to hear a little bit of extra road noise than normal, but here we are. Today's quote is it's attributed to Buddha, so it could be any of those people who were called Buddha. Don't know if it's the original Siddhartha Buddha or, Buddha. But anyway, one way or another, no matter who said it, it's actually quite the good quote. What it amounts to is hate is like setting yourself on fire, hoping to burn someone else. That is so true, because you have to decide what are you going to accomplish by hate. It affects you, it changes your body chemistry, it actually can cause health problems, blood pressure, heart attacks, things like that, if you hate long enough and intensely enough. In the recent election cycle with, where President Trump was elected, I've never seen so much publicly spewed hate and hate speech in my entire life. One of the things about Trump is that he's known for being just harsh and mean and pushy and lashing out whenever somebody says just something mildly negative about him. What's interesting is his detractors are exactly the same. Now, there are people on Trump's side who are mean and harsh. His detractors do the same thing, have a tendency to use more profanity, but they are a perfect representative of what Trump is too. So, this being said, Trump is probably the perfect representative for the angry, arrogant American. Think you're the best and no one else has the right to question anything you do, and that type of stuff. And so the people who are against him are him. I mean, they are Trump. And what good does it do, now that we've established this, what good does it do to spew hate like this in public? From either direction, whatever political side you're on, from either direction, what good does it do to spew all this hate? None that I can see. Again, the only effect it has, the only thing that changes is your blood pressure, your chance for a heart attack or a stroke. Not a single vote, I bet, was changed because of all this spewing of hate on Facebook. I'd say not a single vote. All that does whenever you do that is galvanize the people who disagree with you, and you make them more determined. So I would say the people who got Trump elected were the people who actually opposed him and spent so much time spewing hate in public about him. Those are the people who got Trump elected. And now they're not even stopping after the election. It's just continuing. And it's kind of an interesting thing. I mean, of course, there's people spewing hate back in the other way, but I guess since Trump does so much of it himself, they don't have to spend so much time doing it. But it's so funny. Hate will do nothing. It won't change anything except your physical stuff. So you are on fire. Everybody else stays away from you. You actually lose lifetime friends whenever you're this. Some people call themselves activists, but it basically comes down to ego. I want to be out there. I want to be out there saying things that make me prominent in the community. Basically, Trump. You are Trump. You're no better. You're no worse. You are Trump. Oh, except for the profanity, of course. I forgot about that part. Please don't set yourself on fire. If you have something to talk about, have a good, comfortable dialogue about it, and don't spend so much time just screaming. You will never have a chance to have a constructive conversation if all you do is spew hate. Then there's the integrity issue. Not vetting something that you're spreading or speculating on what they probably are doing. That is lying outright. It is just a lie. Spreading something you know is not true which is happening too, that is clearly a lie. But any rumor monger who just makes up stuff and starts spreading it out there, I'm sorry, they're liars. You can't depend on them. That is, I think, what's destroying so many friendships, is the fact that people, anything that sounds negative on the other side will be spread with no regard for whether it is true or not. Even knowing it's not true, they spread it. And that's both sides. I mean, that's everyone. Please, just find out if it's true before you spread it. You know, if we could get a little bit of truth and not so much hate speech and screaming and hollering, I think the world would be a much better place. But no one who wants to have a constructive conversation will ever approach anyone who is spewing hate, because that person is not capable of coherent, constructive debate or conversation. You're not going to get anything done by spewing hate except your own destruction, your own stroke, blood pressure problem, your own heart attack. And you're not going to accomplish a single thing anywhere except for that. Think deeply today.